Alright, I don't know what to expect from this. I'm hoping for good things. Think about everything you know, and then think about why you know it. Are their thoughts simply hardwired from previous experiences, or do we have actual control over them? And if we don't have time to read it, we won't finish it. Hello, Janice Venice.
Pietro? Pietro, where are you? It's Alex! Help! Someone help! Help!
Mommy? The Game Boy Colina team. Oh, poor little crab. Poor little crab. It looks so sad.
Shh. Mommy's here, my baby. Mommy's here. Mommy saved you. I'm here to take care of you.
Okay. So, intro. I don't know what the fuck happened. I mean, I guess maybe the kid you saw in the intro, or you heard in the intro, maybe that's the character you're playing. Maybe.
There's absolutely no reason for worrying, Nina. Your mother is all right. You know how she is, always thinking the worst about everything.
Yes, I know. That's exactly the reason why I worry. Maybe she's done something stupid.
I don't think so. You'll see when we get there. She might be a little upset for whatever reason you two fought, but that's all.
This car looks a little bit dirty.
We fought again? Anyways, I don't know. It's been a long time since, I'm just afraid of what she's gonna say.
Look at these windows. Holy shit.
It's been a while since, we spent time together as a family. You, the boy, and I. I like my weekends with him. But I also like to spend time with you.
Not now, Pietro. That's not the time. Honestly, I just called you because I was desperate and there was no one else I could call. Thanks for helping.
The windows.
Mom?
Yes, honey?
I had a weird dream, Mom.
There's still a while to go, hun. Oh, the rain is so soothing. Why don't you go back to sleep? You can tell me all about your dream later.
Okay. Can you wake me up when we get there? I want to see Granny, too.
E.T.
Hello, Sigma. Shut up again. Hello. When your battery's almost depleted, search for a charger and outlet to charge them. Oh dear, we got a flashlight, but we gotta recharge the batteries. Are you kidding? Oh man.
Mom, where are you? I asked you to wake me up when we arrived.
Alright, so, he was going to his granny's house with his mom, and he wakes up and mom's not around, but there's a letter on the bed. A letter of despair. My dearest daughter, it is with a very heavy heart that I must tell you that the things that have occurred in the last couple of weeks, I cannot sleep. My nights are plagued with horrible nightmares, and in my days are no better. Filled with strange noises all around the house, it feels like something is following my every step. That something is watching me intimately. It must be something lurking in the darkness. It's taunting me, waiting for a vulnerable moment to rob me of the last shreds of my sanity. I write to you because I am desperate, and I've been drained of all hope. I can no longer see the light anymore. I know things are not great between us, but please, I beg you, send someone to me, someone who has the bravery to take me away from here, who can help me leave. I'm losing more and more of myself and being replaced by this place is madness. I tried to call, but a phone only seems to mock me. So this is obviously a letter from Granny to Mom, right? This is the letter that brought them here. I got no idea, Shintaki. We're just starting. It's anyone's guess. The amulet seems to react to light. I still cannot grasp entirely why, but it does so inherently. One must shine light through the amulet in order to illuminate the hidden glyphs. I can recognize the glyphs as I've seen them before, but my memory is hazy at best. I cannot trust how I know these glyphs. From what I can reliably recall, these glyphs are known as glyphs of power, used in a long-forgotten past when time itself was still quite young. They are meant to reveal an aspect of reality that we are not capable of comprehending on our own. Right, okay. She picked up an amulet. I didn't notice there. If you notice, there was no indication on screen to say that was something I could pick up. Like this here, this book looks outlined, right? So if you walk up to it, you should be able to... Yeah, okay, pick it up. Tome of the Burning Crimson. Okay. So there's no highlighting to show you what you can and can't pick up, so you've got to just guess. Right, so we got a tome and a free puppet strings. What? Why have we got free puppet strings? And a flashlight too.
Wow.
A birthday card cherished. Happy birthday, Granny. I can't believe it's your 60th birthday. I miss you a lot, and yes, even Mom does too, even if she's too stubborn to admit it. I wish things were different, that she wasn't so thick-headed and she could come to see you herself. I mean, I don't know what's happened between you two, and no matter how many times I ask her, she won't tell me. I'm sorry. I should be celebrating your birthday instead of venting on your card. I hope you have an amazing day, and please know how much we all miss you. Okay. Hello, Nesters. Ah, cool. Yeah, I'm... What is going on? Hang on. I'm scared. What is this? What's that? Hey, you totally picked that up, right? I mean, you got something glowing and smoking on like a cabinet across the room, and it's like, you go pick it up. But yes, well, thank you for the game. You know, I mean, it's been in development for a while, as I was saying to folks before. I mean, I kind of so many pills. I hope Granny wasn't feeling too sick. I mean, I've kind of been watching out for it for quite a while now.
Alex, hon, don't blame your father. He's just afraid of losing me. A witch once said he would.
Wait, what?
Now he's paranoid. He's outside, just waiting for you.
There was a letter with hidden messages. Use the amulet to reveal
He
them.
almost
Okay.
let you drown once, remember?
Ah, okay.
He might
Give them the light.
to snacks and sends into you. God knows he's done it before.
They know my
I'm just
name.
afraid he might beat you to death this time.
They gave me my name. Finish what I started.
Monsters inside your head. That little
The light illuminates his features. Okay. I don't like the fact our battery is so low as we start. Remember what happened last time? I can feel his strings in me. It is true terror personified, right? Does it see? The glyph of death. Contains part of the silent soul. It is the gift of the life taker. Absorbing the essence of what once was alive and sending it to the in-between where the silent reigns as its judge. Its might is a powerful weapon against those who will stop Alex. Wait, what? Okay. Wait, hang on. So we got one glyph there. Let's talk about so glyph selection is Q. Okay, mouse wheel changes glyphs. I don't know what the difference the glyphs have though. And we got two we can choose between, but I don't know what the we got two here. A glyph of death.
Thanks again.
Nesters. I can follow. So we got glyph of death and we got the glyph of the gate. It contains part of the moon child's soul. It has the power to guard the gateways between humans and gods, and to break its locks. Long ago, the Moonchild tried to seal the door. It guards the door instead. Oh. Hello. Maybe we should not have the flashlight on all the time because the battery's gonna run out, and if it runs out, I think we're gonna be screwed. Well, you gotta kind of look around the walls to make sure there's no hidden messages, right? He did say on on the first tip we saw that when the battery runs low, you gotta charge it, but I just gotta find what the fuck is happening in there?
What the? Is that blood?
I honestly don't know. I don't think I really want to know. I don't recognize myself in the mirror. Well, that's probably okay, because the mirror's kind of busted. If you did recognize yourself in the mirror that dirty, then that would be a problem. The painting of a flower. Oh, we picked up a painting of a flower. All right. Also, we've got to do something with that too. Let's have a look downstairs. Several locations might contain useful items. Keep exploring the Sphinx. Keep exploring the Sphinx beckons. Okay. 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 A birthday card, never sent. Must be Alex, congratulations on your 16th birthday. It's felt like just yesterday I was holding you in my arms in the hospital, and now you're nearly a man. I wish you a day full of joy, my dearest one. I truly wish I could be there with you on your special day, but you know your mom. She wouldn't want me to, and I want you to have the happiest day possible. We're always fighting for once. I will give you your gift next time you visit me. So yeah, maybe is that gift the amulet? Maybe. Hello, Arborg.
Mom, stop saying those things to Alex when he calls you. You've already turned my husband against me. Now you want to do the same with my son. Just stop it, or else I'll forbid him calling as well. You wouldn't want that, would you? Mom, are you there? Is everything all right? Call us back when you can. Mom, I'm worried. I've heard the news from the village down the hill. We've been trying to contact you for a while. I know you're still mad at me, but please, at least answer when Pietro calls you. Mom, I know you're there. Stop playing stupid games with us.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, we're so worried. We want to go and check on you.
I don't
We're
think
on our
she's
way
picking it
there.
up.
Talk later.
Okay. That's before they left, right? Get out of here. Oh, that's good. Right, so just as we went to pick that up, the game told us how to run this. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We need to look for a battery charger is what we need to do. We gotta figure out how we charge our flashlight, our batteries, before we really do much of anything, because it's gonna run out soon. Especially if the game's telling you gotta use the light to look for hidden messages and stuff. Young prodigy to national finalist Alexander Amaseria, 15, is considered a prodigy amongst the townfolks of Solus. That's obviously us. He has become the pride of his city of Naples. Alex, as he is lovingly called by his family, managed to beat the Lache's former chess. Oh, is a chess prodigy. Okay, so
Too bad I lost that match.
chess prodigy. An outlet. I might better use that later. Oh, maybe when we find a charger. The maniac has been caught. It appears the citizens of Asylum can now sleep safely that the maniac has been removed from the streets on Monday the 12th of May at 6:21 p.m. The suspect, whose name has been kept from the public, was arrested by police officers on duty after he attempted to assault and steal from an elderly woman. The victim was chosen to remain anonymous at this time. The suspect, known primarily for his crimes of petty theft, admitted they were attempting to mug the elderly lady for a piece of jewelry. Okay. Though the suspect initially claimed that they knew her and jewel in question was previously belonged to them. These claims since have been proved to be false. Okay. The thief seemed as if they were afraid of something, as if they were afraid of their own shadow. At first, we attribute this behavior to possible chemical abuse or signs of mental illness. However, when the suspect confessed that they were the one behind the recent string of kidnappings and murders, they were just concurrently taking place in the village for the past few weeks. It was incredibly unexpected. They also claimed to be a doctor, but upon police inspection of the suspect's home, there was no evidence to support their claim. Instead, there were files and reports found at the suspect's home that contained disturbing and gruesome details of alleged experiments. Okay. An old TV. Amazing cookies! The dish is gross! And no one's doing the dishes. It's an egg. What is? It's so long since I've had Granny's cooking. Yeah, I bet. Do not forget what happened last time. Okay. What happened last time? Last time what? I mean, it's so weird to have a game that doesn't give you any sort of prompt what you can interact with. It's kind of making you just spam the E button a lot, you know. I mean, some things you can tell, like these things are outlined you can look at, but it doesn't really give you an indication of what stuff you can look at that is going to give you some sort of text, right? Stuff that's outlined you can actually pick up like this. Second part of an ancient amulet, okay. That's the front door. Locked. Locked. I don't want to go that way, come on. Locked. It's weird noises coming from this way. Oh, there's a key. An art room key. And another puppet string. Uh-oh. Use the puppet string to heal. What? So the puppet strings are to heal. What? Why would we heal with a puppet string? A painting of a flower. Why are we picking up paintings of flowers? I don't get it. So we've got two. We've got a healthy flower, a painting of a blooming flower, art room key, 4 puppet strings. The puppet string is heal, so we can heal 4 times. A part of an ancient artifact, flashlight, an amulet. Okay. Dear Mom, I know things haven't always exactly been great between us, and I recognise I'm to blame for at least some of it. I've learned to accept that. I'm writing to you today since the letters are the only way I can reach you, because I wanted to let you know that Alex won't be coming to spend the next week with you. I know he really wants to, and I know that Pietro has told you that he would, but I cannot allow it. It's getting close to the anniversary of you-know-what, and I don't want him to have any chance of remembering what happened that day. Please do not insist or contact Alex about this. The less he knows about it, the better. Okay. What is she talking about? These books are covered in dust. I want a letter. Pick up that. The research. Right. Extentiveness of the abilities attributed to the artifact haven't been thoroughly tested on stronger subjects for the most part. The results have been underwhelming, with a majority of the subjects expiring sooner rather than later. The methodology I employed is rather simple. The captured subject is exposed to the artifact and forced to use it for a short period of time. That increases daily. I wonder if the artifact they're talking about is the amulet that we picked up. Most subjects didn't make it past the first day. I suspected that my methods were failing me between the tremendous stress of kidnapping and torture, which I still deemed as a necessary evil to this day. I wasn't receiving the results we had initially hoped for. After I've finished the current control group, I will update my methods. Currently, the documented side effects across all subjects were of increased paranoia, insomnia, and loss of notion of time. There weren't any considerable variations between subjects, but I do believe they fall on a negligible margin of error. The artifact remains the most effective against weak minds. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Drown. 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 Drown.
Okay. There's a battery charger. Holy shit. Oh, maybe we've got a battery charger. And someone wants us to drown. I don't know who that is. The ritual had been written several centuries ago. With time, a keen studiousness and a great deal of trial and error, they were able to understand the Sphinx's elusive composition and replicate the ritual for themselves. It describes a particular set of tasks the subject of the ritual must go through in order to open or close the door between to the space betwixt the stars, the slumbering dimension where we have trapped the sun and of the moon. There originally the old god rested after the creative worlds, and the door have yet to be sealed, but it woke up once the scholars shut the gateway, trapping the eldest. Out of fear of not knowing what they had uncovered, they hastily shut the door again with the remaining power provided by the ritual. It was a mistake, they later realized. So maybe that door upstairs is something to do with that stuff. Once they knew humanity would have no choice but to pay for the day when the firstborn breaks free, he will undoubtedly seek retribution upon those who had the hubris to believe they could contain him. They had betrayed their creator and thought they could ascend to his level, as if they could even remotely deserve the powers the universe had to offer. Okay. I'm not really sure where this is going, but we got a battery charger. We can go plug it in, right, and try to charge up those batteries. That's under there. In a long time forgotten, when time itself dwelled in the space between the cosmos, the sun and the moon poured all of his might into the creation of the divine glyphs. The power was so immense that it was derived from the essence of the universe. He remained undaunted and victorious, never once resting in pursuit of his grand design, absolute and infinite. The sun and the moon reigned supreme as his rule was undisturbed as time began to grow and shift the cosmos. When he finally felt everything was as it should be, it was only then did he seek respite. During his rest, life as we come to understand it came to be in existence. Life learned how to evolve, to adapt, but life was also ambitious with the singular goal of expansion. In this chase for power, a new race of beings arose. Wait, what? They were called humans, but humans were plagued by thoughts of their existence and their purpose. Okay. The humans had looked upon the stars for answers, and the stars gazed back. The ancient ones, sons of the eldest, taught the humans of a spell that was as ancient as the universe itself. It was a potent spell, and given this new power, the humans used the magic for destruction. For humans were easy prey to corruption's allure, slaves to their impulses and ambitions. Emboldened by magic, the humans awoke the dormant son of the moon and imprisoned the god with magic. They sealed the door to the other realm with a primitive man-made amulet designed to both be a key and a prison. Maybe that's the amulet we picked up. Ashamed and humiliated, the son of the moon made a vow of revenge against his would-be captors, so he took on the persona of the puppet master, a monster worse than death. Okay. That's probably got something to do with some relation to this puppet strings we've got to heal us, right? The puppet master made the humans' will his own, biding his time, setting plans in motion in the space between the cosmos. They were more grand beings, and they were too watching. The Almighty, also known as the Wise One, observed from his perch in oblivion as the son of the moon plotted and perched. The eldest observes too, and he is restless, for he doesn't forgive, nor does he forget. Okay. Right, let's try and charge our batteries. We got a battery charge, right? I did say we could use this plug later, right? So maybe that's what he meant it for, right? To put the... Alright, we're charging some batteries. So once they charge, we can obviously, hopefully, put them in our flashlight, right? Because our batteries in our flashlight are really shit. Now this is gonna take a while. If it's... Oh wait, holy shit, that was quick. Alright, how do we change the batteries in our flashlight? Or did that... Oh, that did automatically change it. Okay, it wasn't very clear that was going to change it automatically, but it did. So when you put the charger on the wall, it automatically put the batteries in from the torch. So we got a key for an art room. We don't know. One of these rooms is probably the art room, maybe. I don't know which one's the art room. Have we got a... Ah. Okay, when you click on this room, it opened the inventory, which I guess means this is the room we got this key for. Just be... Can we shut the door behind us? No. We got another picture of another flower. There's a monster out there. Hello, Elswin. Mummy, there's a monster out there, the boy explained, his voice strained from sobbing. He instinctively ran towards his mom, seeking the safety of her embrace. She hugged him gently in return, hoping her embrace was enough to calm the boy's cries. Shh! She whispered into his ear, her hand cradling the back of his head as she spoke. Honey, tell Mummy what you saw. She pulled back, then wiping a tear that just spilled over his left cheek, kneeling before him, she placed her arms on his shoulders, making her the center of his universe. As he looked up to her tender expression, he stared at her for a moment, then allowing the love of his mother to wash over him before finding the courage to speak again. His voice trembled as he answered, I saw a man. I mean, a big man with a weird arm. Smiling, she giggled to herself as she pulled her son into her embrace. It was no monster, honey, that was just a man who is a little different from all of us. Her voice unwavering and reassuring, for that's what he needed at this moment, even if the small part of her heart still felt unease. But Mummy, the boy insisted, pushing further into her arms. The man had no eyes. Okay. No eyes and a funny arm. Okay. Brought before the Ancient Ones, the Tellurian was judged for his insolence. They were sentenced to do nothing else but watch over the eldest slumber in the other realm for an eternity, never to interact with the other mortals ever again. It seemed that even the primeval ones experienced fear for the Tellurian had done something they did not foresee. Now the Tellurian sons and daughters were many, like a disease. Their influence spread. They wondered, could they have been infected too? I don't know. Could they? A painting Granny's been working on, okay, of a fat rhino? Maybe? Is that a fat rhino? Okay. You know, it's not been that spooky yet. I'm waiting for something kind of to jump out on us somewhere, you know what I mean? Can we go to the front door? And it's not going to be as simple as using the front door. We're going to have to start looking for More hidden messages. I mean, this book here, that's like the journal, is like covered in blood. I mean, I'd like to read. That might be kind of cool to read that. It is locked. Yes, yes, yes. We can't go in the basement, can we? So. Where's that noise coming from? I think the noise is probably coming from the door upstairs, right? Right, okay. This is another room we started and all the weird messages. Which are now gone. I can't see the messages. Although we gotta hold the, we gotta use the you gotta use the amulet to see the messages, right? Rather than that was the, you had to use the thing. Was it the same? I can't remember what button it said to push. Yeah, left button amulet, okay. It's the amulet to look at the messages, right? I don't remember the deal is with this thing. Why is it flashing? You know what I mean? Why is it flashing like that? Alright, I guess we're gonna have to go and scan for messages. Let's go. No, is just Cthulhu taking a bath? Well, right. The father of swans. Listen to your consciousness. Live, live. Feel what? What is that? Feel. Talk, feel what is not yours. This mind of yours. Awaken, dearest puppet. Puppet of mine. Beware of the Sphinx. Okay. Okay, well that was the glyph, okay, because we look, the glyph we were using was this one here, the glyph of the gate, which said it locks and opens stuff, right? It says it's used for gateways, locks and opens stuff. Now this glyph here is a glyph of death. So this, I guess, is probably our weapon then, isn't it? I mean, the weapon you get is the different glyphs that do different things. So the glyph of the gate will kind of break some locks. Let's switch to the other one, the glyph of death, right? Because it's a powerful weapon against those who are trying to stop him. So if anything's going to be... If you're going to use anything to kind of stop whatever's going to come after you, it will probably be that, right? And before going on, I'm going to look and see if there's any other writing downstairs. Just because. We wait your arrival by the roadside. Okay. Okay. Good adventure! 5 months, man. That's 5 months. Thank you, good adventure. Slumbering beneath the waves, it lies. But I know their sin. The humans tremble. Fighting against complacency. What all these nice messages mean. It's not my fault. Some of these messages that Granny wrote. I've done everything I could. Whoa, what is... Numbers, man. And you know what? This game does have puzzles. Does these numbers kind of mean something? Am I going to have to make a note of these? Is this supposed to mean something? You know what I mean? Whenever you see numbers in, like hidden numbers in a game that, you know, has puzzles, you immediately think, is this important? Is that important? You know? Unfortunately, I can't get all of it. There you go. Just in case. Then I get a screenshot. And if we need to, if I need to look at it, I can tab and look at it. Right. I guess we should look in that door that we opened at the lock upstairs. I'm sorry, my dearest, for all this deception. What the hell is going on? Finish it. Finish what? And can we... I know these batteries are not charged yet. Damn it, you can't really I was going to charge the batteries now and get them fully charged before we went through this door. There's another power socket here. Look. Okay. Look at Morse code. So it's obviously the light. If you look at the light flashing, that's probably flashing Morse code, right? That's flashing a message you need as your thing, right? I reckon. Briefing the old ones back to the realm of the mortals, something like that. In the vast and labyrinthian halls of the Tellurian's temple and the Moonchild slumbers, it was surprising to learn, for we also assumed its resting place was in the mountains of the barren and cold land, where an ancient race of beings had once called their home. When we found it, however, it came at an immense price. We paid for our prying and learned a lesson of disturbing something better off left dormant. He laid at the bottom of an endless abyss, and even though we understood the language of his father, we could not palaver with the Moonchild. According to the records we were able to excavate from the underground levels of the temple, it seems the creature arrived at the abyss after the ones before us initially opened the door. It was strange that the door should be left open, and I would even go so far as to speculate it was summoned. It has happened before, as the ones before us had done with the burning crimson. We don't know why it remains. It seems to be guarding something, perhaps even the door itself. Okay. Someone needs to pick up all these papers and stuff. Me, Granny, and Mom. Ah, young Alex's were. Ah, hello. Ah. So even as a kid, he was very tall. That's another part of a thing. First part of an ancient amulet artifact. Okay, we've got two parts now, right? Ah, come on. I mean, that had to be Alex, right? I mean, it's like, you know. Any writings on the wall? No. So this thing here, of course, it's got to be. This is obviously got to be Morse code for the thing, right? So dash dot dot dash dot is what that was, right? Dash dot dot dash. Okay. Hello, Incipital. We got one half of a swan trinket. Puzzle master, man. Sometimes. Alright, okay, so... I don't like to look at that. Okay, we just blew it up with the torch. The bed is really messy. That's weird. Granny hasn't had guests in a long time. A children's nursery run. Okay. Almighty, who might it be? It's not the sun, then the sun and the sea. Almighty, who might it be? It's the stars who shine brightly with glee. Almighty, who might it be? The children who run and hide and flee. Almighty, who might it be? The son of the moon. He has come for me. Okay. A shard of the orb of the moon. Ooh. Another fucking creepy puppet. You'll never save your progress. Yeah, sure, I'll save it. I would totally save it. Okay. We found a safe one. Right. So we got another key. So basically, while we was in here, we picked up another key. We got the other part. We got part of a swan trinket. We got this 2 parts of this amulet. We got a second part of the amulet. We got a swan trinket, and we got a dining room key. We got in here. Okay. How's that torch? It's still lots of charge. Let's go and look at what door that might open downstairs. I mean, it's sooner or later we're going to open a door and somebody's going to jump at us, right? It's going to happen. You know it's going to happen, right? It's going to happen. So it's got to be that first door there. There's 2 doors here. Other than the front door, there's 2 doors that are locked. There's this one on the right, and we got the basement door here. And there's a door in the kitchen that's got that weird shit all over it. Yeah, so this is the dining room.
Hello?
I scan around for words right first, what I was supposed to say. It compels you. It deceives. It deceives. It guides you. Okay. Ah, it's another thing on here. So I guess we gotta put the other piece in there and it'll make a shape or something. The pieces that we picked up already. The Raider of the Stars, also known as the Butcher of Light, is perhaps one of the most intriguing but also most forgotten of the ancient deities. He is a paradoxical being, an ode to irony, for he is the entity that primarily represents both the darkness of night and the sun of the old world. According to many legends, he is the one who bestows a weapon made of light. The weapon is called the Light Sword, but it is also his brother. It contains the source of their sun's burning energy. Unique only to their realm, there have been scattered tales and rumours throughout varying cultures that the brothers hated each other and often fought. Their endless clashes causing destruction and chaos. Their battles shaped the seasons of all Earths as they began their fighting in the fall and only retreat briefly during the spring. Their quarrel had begun when the Raider of the Stars seized the Light Sword's energy and used it to shine the world and the universe in the light. So pure that had only ever been previously reserved for the gods. Finding a moment of opportunity, the Light Sword found a way to escape the Raider's clutches and found sanctuary with the Tellurian. Their rivalry carries on as it always will until the sun and the earth are no more and their dust has finally returned to the void. Okay. a lot of dust, so we've just got to do something with this, right? We're going to put the other two pieces here, I think, right? So what are we... Well, we've always got to make an image here, but I don't know what image we're trying to make. Let's just, That's good. What do we... I mean, some sort of idea of what you're trying to get to would be nice, you know what I mean? It's like... I don't mind, but I mean, puzzles... puzzle games are kind of hit and miss with me. I mean, when you get a puzzle that's kind of... You know, it makes sense why you're doing it and what you're doing, those are great. When they're just very vague and there's no real rhyme or reason why you're doing something, it seems to, it misses quite big. This seems one of those. There's no indication of what this is about or what we're trying to do here. This seems like just random, just for the hell of it. You know, it doesn't seem to be a reason why we're doing this or what this is for. And none of the things we read seem to indicate what the hell this was about. It's just like total, like, trial and error, right? I mean, oh, let's put it down. It's just like total trial and error. There may be a clue in a... You say there may be a clue in the pages. I mean, there may be a picture. I mean, there's nothing I've seen in any of the writing that was a clue. Maybe there's an image on one of the pages. But the writing is not... There's no clue in the writing that I saw. But maybe an image like that. I mean, that could be an image. I mean, that could potentially be a... We're looking for... I never actually looked at what the pictures on the page is, so that one might be an image, I guess. I'm just looking at the pages for the pictures. And that one looks like it had at least part of it. It's got the triangle part, right? It's got to be that image there. Is it like an arrow, mix an arrow, right? Okay, we can try that. We could try that. You gotta keep coming out and look at the image. Right, so. And what was that last one? Uh-oh. What? Alright, okay, so none of our glyphs do anything. Let's just try to interact with it. Touch it! Oh.
Is someone there?
Glyph of light contains a part of light souled soul is a gift of light, a radiant and pacifying energy capable of purging the blight of darkness. Each glyph has its own corresponding colours. Yeah. This is obviously bright white lights. Bright white lights. So the different colours are showing up different writing on the walls, I guess. Maybe we're after 6. Because this writing, it pretty just appeared. This writing wasn't there before. Alright. Are you serious? What the fuck is that? What? You know what? Fuck that phone. Can we charge our batteries? But we can't. We still can't do it yet. I'm sure. We can! Let's charge them up. Whew, looks like your next costume. She looks nice. The phone can wait until our batteries are charged. Because we're not leaving here until we get that back. Oh, that's we'll pick those back up. She didn't drop any loot. Dev, I think I'd followed. Weird, yes. What very. Very odd, distorted ring.
Alex, my child, I know you don't want to think about it anymore, but please remember.
Granny! Granny, where are you?
Granny?
Where's Mom?
What? Hey, Dev.
Please, Alex. It wants you to remember last time you were here.
Alright, that's what Mom was trying to make us forget, right? Alright, so we got the glyphs now. We got 3. We got one that's and we got one that this one does damage to them. That one was open to lock. This new one we got, I'm not sure what that does. Radiant and pacifying energy capable of purging the blight in the darkness. So we use one of these on this. Aha! We can go back to the deaf one because you know that's the one that's gonna we're gonna need the most when we're on to kill stuff. So, okay. So as far as the house is concerned, we got the door going down into the cellar, into the basement is one we haven't is one that's locked still. Other than that, we just got this door that we're about to look out now. No, Safulu. No. Would you like to leave Granny's house and go to the backyard? Sure. Our torch is fully charged. We can do that. What a lovely evening. Okay. The research, the second subject, was surprisingly more resilient. I chose an elderly woman who lived alone on a hill, who I often helped with chores and groceries. It was important. I kept up appearances as not to garner suspicion. She appeared fairly healthy, considering her age, though she seemed to be suffering from the early stages of dementia. In truth, I had expected her to fare worse than the first subject, that she would only survive a couple of hours at most. Presently, she has been exposed to the artifact for 27 days and counting. Her mental health however, has been steadily declining. She has called the police 15 times in the past 2 weeks, with claims of hearing strange and disturbing sounds. And around her property, I assumed it was due to the associated paranoia and hallucinations. However, it seems the amulet itself reacted differently to her, as its effects didn't seem as strong as it did with previous subjects. So maybe he's talking about Granny? It could be talking about Granny, I suppose. It's hard to tell, right? It's like, where to go? Where to look first? Is this like an outhouse? Is this like a... The generators that are away from Alex to recharge his batteries while he's outside. Keep your eyes open for them. Okay. Right. So the generator, we can actually recharge our thingy here. It's locked. I can't be sure there's anything inside. Alright. Got a 4-digit code. Another puppet string. Which are your heels? Oh, they're creepy through the gate. That is very creepy. Be sure to save your game using the puppet statues. Wait, we saved one inside. We haven't seen a puppet statue out here yet. Ah, another shot at the moon. Got a well full of, looks like it's full of blood. It's full of blood! Where's the blood coming from? It's Granny's blood. I reckon it's Granny's blood. Wait, there's footsteps. Oh, it's my footsteps. Those footsteps were when I wasn't moving. Right? The footsteps when you wasn't moving. What? So then the lock on that one's on the inside, so... Oh, can you get on the other side? You can climb through the window. No, we can't climb through the window. We can. I guess you can unlock it from this side, though, right? No, that's not. That's the lock. There you go. Back to that one, which is the damage, just in case we get more puppets. Damn it! I can't climb the ladder to sit on top of it and kill them when they're below. I got another picture, right? Well, these pictures of flowers, I'm not quite sure what these are for, but we'll probably find out eventually what they're for. They could be collectibles, I guess. They could be. Alex, dear, I hoped you find this note. If you do, it means you found the amulet. There's hope then. That's the first step, son. I already laid the groundwork for you. All you have got to do is follow its design. I prepared the ritual, but could not finish it. I'm afraid I might be too frail, not a worthy vessel for the might inside the amulet. I was foolish, my love. I think I might have done something horrible. The old god, the son of the moon, has gotten me. Alex, dear, I urge you to collect the glyphs, finish the ritual, and you shall see them again. Your parents, you might just remember what they really are. Under the earth there's a door and a temple. Inside there's a portal. Through there you shall find a warden, and then the old god shall find itself. Go and meet the fiend, my dear. Give me peace. Find the son of the moon. Face the old god. What? Do it for me, for them, the truth, for truth. So you can remember it once again and erase the heinous dream. But be careful. There are those who seek to stop you. The children of gods and the flaming hound seek to destroy you. The moonchild waits below. The hound waits around. Be mindful of their might. Good luck. Forgive me. What?
New subscriber.
This gets more intriguing. Yes, Ellie. And crazed animal.
Whoopee!
GG. Crazed animal.